Matches Balone.
Hey, what's up guys? Matches Balone here, bringing guys another DC Toy Box TV review. Today we're going to be checking out the Rock Candy Suicide Squad Enchantress vinyl figure. Okay guys, like always, before we get into the figure review, I do want to go over the packaging. As you can see, this is your standard Rock Candy packaging where we get an open window and we get to see the figure inside, so that's pretty cool. Up top, we get the really nice Rock Candy logo, as well as vinyl collectible written across the side. Right here on the window packaging, we do get an only at GameStop sticker. This was a part of GameStop's Black Friday kind of like Funko Pop mystery box. So I did manage to get this through there. So if you guys want to go hunt it down on eBay, highly suggested. She looks really cool. Right here underneath the window packaging, we get Suicide Squad Enchantress, so that looks really cool. Definitely like how they kind of gloss that logo. It just looks really nice, especially when you kind of shimmer the light on it. It just looks really cool. In the side of the packaging, we do get another really big Suicide Squad logo. Like I said, it just looks really nice. And you also get this kind of like shattered design where it has some glossy black and then the matte black to kind of give it some contrast. Just looks really cool. In the back of the packaging, we get to see an image of the figure inside. Right there, we get a Rock Candy logo, vinyl collectible, and collect all of the DC Comics Rock Candy figures. I do have all of the main figures. I am missing two Comic-Con exclusive figures that I'm hoping to get. But if you guys are interested in any more Rock Candy figures, please go back and check my videos. I do have a playlist of all of them. And then across the bottom, we get to read Enchantress and another Suicide Squad logo right there. I gotta say, it is a really cool background that they put for this figure. These are the kind of like Enchantress markings she has tattooed all over her body. So I think that's a really cool background to put for this figure. So, you know, kind of some unified design right there. Then on the other side of the packaging, we get these three bubbles. And the first one, we got a close-up image of the figure right there. We get a Suicide Squad logo right there in the center. And we get a DC Comics logo right there in the bottom. So that's really cool. And again, kind of continuing with that shattered design of the gloss and the matte black. So looks really cool. Then up top, we get a Rock Candy logo, vinyl collectible, and a Suicide Squad logo. Again, looks really cool. Right here in the corner, we do get a Funko logo. This is a Funko product, so you already know that these are great products. Right here, Shadow Design. Really do like that kind of like packaging design. On the bottom, we get some manufacturing details in multiple different languages. We get a Funko logo. We get a GameStop exclusive sticker right there, made in China, and we get Funko's social media contacts. And that is pretty much it for the packaging, guys. We are going to get Enchantress out of her box and we can check her out. Okay, guys, here we have Enchantress out of her box. Now, out of the packaging, you're going to get the figure and this really cool display stand. So you're just going to plug it in. It is on peg holes, and you can see the peg holes right there underneath her feet. And I really do appreciate it because it just helps the figure stand up. You know, she's not going to be falling over. So that's always a great bonus in my book. Now, I gotta say, this is by far my favorite Enchantress figure Funko has made. Funko has made an Enchantress from the Suicide Squad film, a Funko Pop, and a Dorbs figure. And I gotta say, this is by far their best one. She looks really cool. She looks neat. And, you know, she just, I don't know, she's not giving me this really creepy vibe that the other ones have been giving me. So I really do like this figure the best for Enchantress so far. Now, if you guys are new to Rock Candy, this is kind of like a very stylized, kind of like a female figure set. They've done classic, you know, just figures from classic characters throughout different medias. Here, of course, we have a movie version. So, if you're interested in these female characters from DC Comics, I highly suggest you guys go check out Rock Candy just because it looks really cool. But you can see right there, she is in this kind of like stylized, very sassy stance, right? And it definitely looks like the Enchantress from the film. You can see how she has this kind of like, I always think it's kind of like Egyptian garment that she's wearing, you know, her kind of like skirt and her chest piece, and how it's kind of like this shimmering gold. So it looks really cool and really neat. You can see that they went in and they tattooed these kind of like weird mystic signs on her. Again, that's very screen accurate, so that looks really cool. One of the kind of like the bummer things about the Enchantress figure is the fact that she has so much hair that it pretty much is like a cape and it covers all of her backside. So that's a little unfortunate. I'm always interested in kind of seeing the overall costume design. You know, Enchantress is one of those characters that has a very unique and interesting design that it's just a little bummed out. It all gets covered by her hair, but again, that adds to kind of like the creepiness of this character, right? She's kind of like a witch, so I definitely like it. I do like that everything is sculpted nicely, and it does have this kind of like nice shimmering gold, so that looks really cool. And they did kind of go in and gave her an ankle bracelet, and she does have toe rings right there, so that's cool. She has some more kind of jewelry on her arms with these kind of armbands and these bracelets. Just looks great overall. And then she does have a not as creepy face as her Funko Pop, but still it has the same kind of like long makeup. She doesn't really have a sinister face on. She does look a little annoyed, but not to the overall creepiness. And she does have that kind of like crescent moon, kind of like crown or headpiece that she usually wears. And again, just extremely long hair. Like I said, it's almost like a cape. You can see that it's mostly long, flowy hair, and then she does have some kind of like hair braids right there. So that looks really cool, nicely sculpted. And then she has kind of like a bone to tie up some hair up top. So again, really cool, really interesting. By far, this is definitely my kind of like my favorite Enchantress figure. Definitely, I like this a lot. I'm gonna be displaying her up front more so than any of the other figures. You can't really lift the back. This is kind of like tightly put, so be careful. You don't want to try to break off her head or something. But you can clearly see there are some type of sculpting or designs in the back. Obviously, the skirt continues all the way around, so that's really cool. I'm pretty sure the chest piece as well. You can see that she also has, not a bracelet, a necklace. Sorry, a necklace right there. She also seems to have another tattoo right there on her shoulder. So overall, it is very nicely detailed. So she has these straps coming down her wrist. But yeah, there's not much more I could say about this figure. I definitely like the Rock Candy set. This seems to be one of their cleaner designs, and just overall, I'm super satisfied with this figure. I don't see any type of paint mishaps or anything, so really like it a lot. I don't have any other kind of like Suicide Squad figures of the Rock Candy that I can compare her to, so that's pretty much it for this review, guys. I highly suggest it for all you Enchantress fans out there. Let me see if I can adjust this focus. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I highly suggest it to all you Enchantress fans out there, all you Suicide Squad film fans, and just kind of like vinyl collectibles in general. Rock Candy is a really cool line, and I highly praise it, and I think it's super cool and super awesome. But go ahead, comment down below, send you guys' thoughts and opinions. Tell me if you guys are fans of the films, or you guys interested in this Rock Candy line. Whatever you guys' opinions are, let me know. Like the video, guys. Like it, dislike if you didn't, and subscribe. And look forward to more videos, guys. Thanks. Laters.